What's going on? Welcome to Totally Blitz Podcast. We're going live today, Christmas Day. Merry Christmas to everyone out there right now who's watching live. We're about to break down Week 16 recap and as well make our picks for these Christmas Day games and a couple games on Saturday that are coming up. Not sure we're picking those yet, Kev, but we'll see how the vibes are going. But as always,
Five
I'm
movie we
Paul,
got to.
pick a winner, and I'm joined with.
You already man. No man, it's your boy Kev Waterboy Savoy, aka the Don Peabody, but also the realest on your screen, man. And Mother Trucking. Merry Christmas, Mother Truckers. I'm not a big Christmassy guy, I'm not gonna lie to you, Paul. I think it's because I don't like the cold. So snow doesn't like attract me. So like when I'm watching Christmas movies and there's a bunch of snow, I'm just like, yeah, I wouldn't be out there. Like
Miserable.
yeah, you feel me? My favorite, and then I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a Grinch ass nigga, but my favorite show, my favorite Christmas movie is The Grinch in like all forms. It's the animated, the old, the real life one, even the Tyler the Creator. Any form of The Grinch, I mess with that.
The Grinch is a banger ever since. Like
Mm,
like every single one has hit. I think that's
mhm.
probably my number one if I had to pick them, or my
No
boy
cap.
Elf.
Yeah, I was gonna say Elf is tough. Elf is tough. And when I be watching it now from a filmmaker's perspective, I'll be like, oh, they really tried it. They did everything they could to make this work.
Oh yeah, you should watch the how that movie was made. It's one of my favorite stories.
I would love to see that because even like looking at it, I'm just like, oh yeah, whatever they were going through, they made it happen.
This little fun fact that movie basically got told when they finally did the whole movie, they put it out there and all no one wanted it. They said basically this movie ain't doing shit. This movie's trash. Get the fuck out of here. And then the movie Old School came out, and Will Ferrell went from a nobody in Hollywood to the biggest actor in Hollywood, comedy actor in Hollywood overnight because of that movie. And then every
Mhm.
studio was like, "Hey, what was that Christmas movie y'all were talking about again?" And they basically do whatever they want at that point. And then boom, now we got Elf. But there's a lot more that went into it. That was just like one of the little snippets I saw. But there's a whole like 30-minute thing I watched about it, and it was pretty fun.
That's tough. I got to do my research. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't hate it, but if there's not a little kid in the room, I'm not watching Polar Express. Even if I'm chilling with like a girl or something, I'm not watching Polar Express. No, that I'm going to sleep.
That's a good sleeping movie.
Yeah, I'm going to sleep. It just and it's like it's a different type of cold in that movie. That like literally looks like, oh, all I can do is sleep. Like,
But the hot chocolate in that movie looks like the best hot chocolate in the whole goddamn.
yeah. And recently found out that Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Yeah, don't like. There will be people that tell you otherwise. All right, please don't listen to those people. That
I've
bitch
had,
came out on Christmas Day. That's a Christmas
I
movie.
heard like in the show that ends with a Christmas song. Like it's around Christmas time. So like that's low-key on the list. After we eat dinner at my mom's house, the night movie is tonight is Die Hard.
Yeah, there's a line in the sand. There's people that agree with us, and then there's dumb motherfuckers out there.
I was wondering because I saw the video and it was like he was the dude that was talking was very adamant because he was like, brother, he's like, I couldn't understand how anybody could tell me it's not a Christmas movie. I'm looking at the facts, like you had like 8 to 13 facts. Like
Straight
this
facts.
is but yeah, man. But hey, Christmas, I don't gonna say I don't like Christmas. It's just I spent so much money on Black Friday, I've been thinking about it till Christmas. You feel me?
So I'm the worst. I'll spend all that money on Black Friday thinking I did my Christmas shopping, and then like Christmas time rolls around, and like I just double dip. I'm like, that don't count.
No joke.
That was Black
That was
Friday shopping.
that was just making sure I was straight up.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I
That
bought
was
that shit in November. You telling me that was Christmas shopping? Come on.
they didn't even have the trees up.
Yeah. But we got some action. We got to get into these games. We got to recap the breakdown. We got some picks to go through. We're kind of doing, I won't even say half a recap, but if you were here for the week 16 picks, you did see we did recap the Thursday game and we recapped basically the Eagles stomping on the commies. The only
Stop,
thing,
bro.
the only thing we was missing because it was live and we made our pick in the middle of the first quarter was the Green Bay Packers losing to the Chicago Bears in Chicago, 22-16 in overtime. Caleb Williams is doing the bear claw pose. That bitch is kind of tough. I'll give it to him. If he won't want to come at the nails, bear claw. I don't know. But Chicago Bears overtime win. Now they are first in the division heading into the final weeks before playoffs.
So I'm not mad that I picked the Packers, even though I said live on air that they're not a good team. They're gonna find a way to lose this, but I trusted them because the Packers own the Bears, is what I thought. I thought they owned that entire the real estate of that part of Chicago. Like that entire stadium belongs to Packers. But Caleb Williams and what's Big Dog Ben Johnson, that's a dangerous duo. The way that the trust, the connection, the way that they've opened up this offense. I remember last year we was talking crazy about Caleb saying he's holding the ball too much. But the way that they're doing this shit now, that shit is mesmerizing because I didn't get to watch too much football because I was so busy this week. But boy, they showed me that they got something cooking in Chicago right now. They solidified this division.
Down 16-6 with like 4 minutes left. They walk them down, kick the field goal. They play smart football. All right, it's a two possession game. It's fourth down. Instead of forcing it, they kick the field goal. They take the three. They need to score a touchdown anyway. It's two possessions. They go for the onside kick. Them motherfuckers get the onside kick.
Crazy. And my fantasy player, Romeo Dobbs, motherfucker, is the one that dropped that bill.
Mr. Big Helmet himself, bro. That boy got the magnum on top of his head, and he drops that bitch, and then they walk it down, and I can't. I don't even know Jit's first name. Like Javon, Jamari, I don't know, Jay Walker gets the game winning. I get the game tying touchdown, and his. I think they said it was his first or second catch of the year as a rookie, and it's a easy catch. Don't get me wrong, but it's immaculate throw, and with the pressure on the line, is what the put both feet in bounds, but a fade away off the back foot throw that
That shit,
it, the shit that they said only Caleb Williams and select a few other people could ever make this kind of throw, and that motherfucker does it to tie it up.
that shit was crazy.
And then overtime was uh, Malik Willis does everything great until he fumbles, and then the Bears get the ball. And in overtime, if you get the ball first and you lose the possession, boy, you basically cooked. GG's.
We is not giving this bitch back. There's no way. No way I'm giving you this thing back. Sheesh. But yeah,
And
that was absolute cinema.
yeah, and Saturday Night Football. I mean, we weren't expecting it, but I was happy it came through.
I'm mad I missed it. I was locked in.
Sunday night, then the Sunday slate was just as lit as the others, excluding the
Stupid, man.
Miami Dolphins getting stomped on 45-21 in Miami. Even this was a ball game at first. It was like 10 to 10, 10-17. And then the Ewers interceptions happen, and Joe Burrow just starts running up the score. It's him and Chase Brown. Like we were getting shitted on, but I was in my championship in one of my leagues, and Chase Brown hasn't done nothing for me all year. And he puts up like a 34-point game this week. And
You
I
started
was
him?
like, yeah, I started. I was like, I was in the comment, I was in the group chat, like, I don't care what nobody say about you, Chase Brown, bro. I fucking love you, bro. You a fucking stallion. You a fucking stallion. And then I had Bijan, and we'll get into Bijan later. So like my running back just came in, and Gentry. So my running back just came in and just
Whoa.
stomped people's faces.
Murdered. Murdered. How
Yeah.
who let him get all these mother truckers?
Bro, you don't even want to know Chris Olave was at the fucking wide receiver spot, right? I'm just telling you, my whole team just came in and just
So you
took
put
care.
up 200 plus.
Damn near, bro. The guy I placed, like
Shit.
back to back weeks of fantasy, I put a 170 and 160. There's a league where people average like 105. So like this is a big number. The people that made it to the league are like putting up like 111 and 112. And I'm just saying that like Brady face, like I'm about to murder you right now.
Crazy tough.
But yeah, the Bengals, Chase Brown, Joe Burrow, they might be doing it for fun points right now to look good, but they went 45-21. They're 5-10. They keep winning these games. The picks are only getting worse, but they look good while doing it.
Joe Burrow's a baller, bro. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. If he can play football, he's going to do what he needs to do to get it done. So, I mean, All I can say is I seen some insane catches this game. Motherfucking Jamar Chase coming down to double coverage. Like, you double coverage. These motherfuckers are following him. Joe Burrow underthrows him, and then he comes back, grabs that thing. And I'm just like, that one play taught me. And then I looked at the score, and I was just like, oh, I can tell the Dolphins defense had a long day.
Yeah, it was 10-14 in the first or second quarter, and then it was like, then it wasn't.
Damn.
Saints stomp out Jets 29-6. This was another game that was over before it kind of even started. Chris Olave goes stupid if you have him in your fantasy. Tyler Show throws for 300 yards. Uh, the Saints, not saying they look good, but look way better once they moved on from Spencer Rattler. I don't know how good Tyler Show is for sure right now, but a 300-yard game is a 300-yard game in the NFL.
Facts. And the biggest thing about it is that when the defense is playing well, that means they like the quarterback somewhere. Because these motherfuckers was forcing fumbles, doing what they needed to do.
And they're hitting fucking Tyrod like he owed him some money.
No cap.
The Bills hold on to beat the Browns 23-20. James Cook is the fucking MVP right now for this team. Another 100-yard game, two tutties. Josh Allen gets hurt, was the big thing in this game. Uh,
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I did not know that.
yeah, that's why you see the 130 yards, 12 for 19. He plays he played through the game. He was definitely banged up. We'll see how he looks going into next week game. But yeah, that was like one of the big things. Is like that's why they just they got banged up a couple times. Thankfully, James Cook comes in and like saves the day with his two touchdown performances.
Nah, James Cook has been a problem all motherfucking season. And like, what you said, that's his third game in a row getting 100 yards plus.
Third or fourth,
Monster.
yeah, third or fourth, and it's a foot injury for Josh Allen.
Ouch.
Yeah, it happened in the second quarter. So like we're going into halftime. So the second half, he just basically did nothing because he all those yards you see from Josh Allen basically came in the first half. Like the 130, like I want to say like 105 that came in the first half.
Oh, that's crazy.
Them boys hold on. Let me see. Titans blow out the Chiefs. Yeah, the 1 o'clock slate wasn't the best really. The Titans blowing out the Chiefs 26-9. The Gardner Minshew show never took off. And Cam Ward and the team, they fighting. They got the third win of the season. Um, I don't know. I think they're out of it for the number one pick at this point. I think they have solidified that they are not fighting. It's going to be between the Raiders and the Giants.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, this game was interesting because I was like woke up to I was kind of like I kind of got to peep this game a little bit, and they ended up putting a dude from that almost went to our high school, Chris Aladokin, and it was crazy because I don't know if we're saying their name wrong, if we've always been saying his name wrong, or motherfucking they're saying his name wrong on the announcers. But there's the dude that went to Sickles the year that Ray and them were there, and we beat them for
Yeah,
homecoming.
Big Lex fucking was in the chat like I smoked a few woods or Luke come back in the day. I was like, he don't ever
Yeah.
talk in the chat, so it was just the most random fun fact of that.
That shit was so funny. Like I seen him coming. I was telling Darnell, I was telling my little brother, like, oh shit, he's from Tampa. But they
Bro,
kept saying his name wrong. It was a Ludacron. I was like, it's Aladokin, I think.
not only is
Unless
he
we
from
were saying it wrong.
not only is he from Tampa, but he's also in either the same class or the class before us.
Yeah, the year we was at the football game when we beat them. It was him and Ray Ray. It was him, Ray Ray, and Nate Ferguson was on that team.
Well,
And we was
I would say outside of him doing that was fucking. Did you know? I didn't know this until I read it earlier. Where was it? The Titans have lost 11 straight home games. They hadn't won a home game in a year. Like, imagine buying tickets to go watch your team for a year. Season pass holder.
season pass.
And then boys are making
Crazy.
one
Crazy. Imagine, yeah, I would have pulled up to this game too. Like, yo, bro, we have a chance. We have a chance, y'all.
because that was I don't know if you saw it at the end of this game, but the Titans were celebrating a little bit more at the end. and people
Mhm.
thought it was just because of that, but it was like nah, it was because they're celebrating like we got a home win in over a year. It's been a while.
That's finally niggas. This is their first time ever going out to the club. Like, yo, we won last night. We won today, boy. They probably went stupid sections, everything.
Every, meanwhile, the other side, the Chiefs are going 6-9. Uh,
But nobody played. Like I looked at the injury report. Obviously, no Pat, no Rasheed, no Rasheed Rice. Nobody played this game, kid. I was like, how do they have like they're like 20 something inactives?
yeah, I would call it a season two. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's how you know Andy Reid's job isn't the issue even slightly. He's just like, okay, we gonna rekindle this and figure this shit out. But did we already talk the Seahawks and Rams?
Yeah, we talked it on the
Well, yeah, we talked it Thursday. But my thing is, did you hear that the special teams, the Rams fired their special teams coordinator?
no. I wouldn't be
Yes,
shocked though.
kid. Yes, kid. Because because they missed a field goal. They
Shaheed
they
gets
let
the return.
the return. Yeah, it was bad. So they just got that boy up out of there. But imagine being like almost number one in your conference and motherfucking getting firing to somebody this late in the season, kid. He was like, yeah, bro, I'm fucking done with this shit.
But not only that, but it's like it's a 38. They put up 38. It ain't just special teams that fucked it up. Like
Mm. I don't know. Remember, special teams is like, but I was watching that game and I was like, damn, this shows a special. I keep telling people special teams matters. Special team.
and they
If
go
you
for
keep,
two and they got it on them.
yes, three 2-point conversions.
Who calls that? If a team is going for two and you got to put a defense out there, who's calling that defense? The special teams coordinator or the defensive coordinator?
I would hope the defensive
That's what I'm
coordinator.
assuming.
But what if the special teams person doesn't?
He's like, no, 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 no,
Nah,
no, no, no. This is my.
nah, yeah.
I get six plays a game. Big.
But it's not because they're not going against the special teams offense, I guess. Imagine
They
they
beefing on the sideline. He goes, "No, we're
and
technicalities."
Right, and imagine the D coordinator just look at him like, "Oh yeah, uh-huh, mm-hmm. You want to keep calling these?"
Yeah, that's when he got fired.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny. But I bet it has to be the D coordinator because it's the same personnel.
Chargers blow out the Cowboys 34-17. Justin Herbert looks fucking good again after having that broken hand for a couple games. 300 yards. Amari Hampton, 85 rushing yards in the tutty. Their defense put the Cowboys in the box, and I thought the Cowboys would be able to show up at home. I don't know if George Pickens showed up. That's for sure.
Oh yeah,
George Pickens
contract year.
is slowly looking more like the alpha on that team, and CeeDee Lamb is slowly becoming wide receiver number two.
And that's not good.
Yeah, CD was coming off like an 1,800 yard season, and now he's like battling for 1,000. Well, that George Pickens just went for 130 and a couple of tutties. Oh, Dak said that he vows that next year the Cowboys will be in the playoffs. We'll see what that means.
Can't proud it, my brother.
I will say I do like Jerry Jones going to the mic and saying that maybe them not going to the playoffs is he does have a part of it. He finally admitted that he may be part of the reason why the Cowboys are not the Cowboys of the previous
But
season.
it took him 30 years to realize that.
30 long years, but he did it. That's growth. So, Chargers, it sucks for them because they're 11-4 and they're battling for a wild card right now.
Crazy. Versus like the Panthers is gonna walk in that bitch for 8 wins.
Yeah, like this is the Chargers in front of their best season. Fucking it just you're gonna be
And,
facing somebody on the road come playoffs.
and they knocking off like some hitters. Like they knock it off like some of the niggas. A lot of people that usually beat them.
Then this game was funny. The Vikings beat the Giants 16-13. Giants,
JJ McCarthy was trying to do that.
I was 9 out there. 9 to beat.
Yeah,
But
there's a difference between JJ McCarthy and Agent Nine. Like Agent Nine is a problem.
and Agent Nine injured his throwing hand in the middle of this game, and he still tried to play. I was like, bro, this kid just can't be stopped.
Bro,
Giants
that's
nine straight. The brothers were 2-2 at one point. I mean, two and four. Now it's 2-13. That's have done straight losing.
but a lot of these games have been a little crazy. Like remember the Jameis Williams like 400-yard game?
Yeah, that was one of my favorite games
Not
of the
Jameis,
season.
but Jameis Winston. And they still lost that. Like this defense chooses when they want to play.
I would say Jackson Dart. Not saying he was good to begin with. We do like his drip, but 33 passing yards has got to be talked about, and an interception.
What? He did what? I thought you were gonna say 33 passing attempts.
33 passing yards.
Somebody told me I heard that they was talking about how like Brian Daboll was ever since they fired Brian Daboll that'd be bad for his growth, and they said it's showing, and I didn't know 33.
We know, and he didn't reuse his legs. 2 rushes for 7 yards. It wasn't like it was just the Giants didn't do not like offensively. They only had like 5 plays to pick from. It looked like, and they
How
just kept
many
running the same five and getting incompletions, getting sacks, and there's nothing. Three now.
how, how many quarters did he play?
He played the full game.
Crazy.
He only passed 13 attempts. That's what I'm saying. They just didn't like. I don't know what offense they rolled out there, but it wasn't an NFL offense.
Oh wow. I didn't even know you could make the Giants worse.
Max Boxerman comes in because JJ gets hurt, and he looks better. He puts up 50 yards in like a quarter, and yeah, so Giants got to figure that out. They are bad. The funny thing is they're playing the Raiders this week, and the Raiders just put Bowers on the IR list. And it's funny because this is the battle for the number one pick. So they both teams are trying to sell. So it's like the Bowers has just been put on the bench. They're like, how are the Giants going to respond? And the Giants put 20 people on the fucking bench. They said Andrew Thomas isn't playing. They said they just started naming like every fucking starter.
But do you think the Giants can get a quarterback? They can't. They wouldn't dare.
I don't know what they got to do.
They couldn't. They couldn't. And yeah, we don't know what I don't know if there's any player that can make the Giants
It's
better.
not like Jackson Dart was a top 10 pick, though. I will say that much.
Oh, okay, that's true. I was about to say, but I
And
don't
it's
think
not
there's
like any
anybody.
of the quarterbacks in this draft class have been showing like, yeah, we should keep him around for a while. Like Shador and Cam Ward and Jackson Dart and JJ, not JJ, but that's the three right now. They're starters in the league.
What about Tyler Show?
Oh, Tyler Show actually the best out of the whole bunch right now,
Better than Cam?
from what I've seen. This motherfucker winning games. Panthers beat the Bucks 23-20. This game was funny just to read the chat going back and forth of the refs were selling. Like both the teams felt like the refs were the reason why they were losing. So it was just funny, like hearing they both blamed the ref. Like y'all are saying the same thing, just in different uniforms. Um, Bryce Young, Ice Bryce, fucking does it again. He finds a way to win. Not only does he find a way to win, but he walks him down with like 3 minutes left to set up the game-winning field goal. Leaves it to the defense, and Baker Mayfield, just like when we were watching him live, he did a little too much. And he throws the
Mm.
interception. Game over. They need that bitch out. But this was electric start to finish because this was the only game at this time period where it was a ball game, like start to finish. Except for the Bills. The Bills game was also close from start to finish, but this one here actually had some like weight to it.
But yeah, this game was fucking hilarious because I was thinking that like because all I've been seeing is fire Todd Bowles, fire Todd Bowles, fire Todd Bowles. So I was just like, I wonder what happened. And then I seen like the mistakes that were made, even like Baker ending it with an interception in the fourth, and I was just like, oh, yeah, it looks like the Panthers are going to the playoffs.
They'll
Deep
see each
down
other
deep.
one more time. Panthers win the next game. I don't think, and the Bucks lose, they're automatically going. But if the Panthers lose, we got a ball game for Week 18.
Oh, okay.
The Jaggies beat the Broncos, cat 34-20. Bo Nix puts up 350. It don't even matter. Trevor Lawrence, 4 tutties. If you had him in fantasy, didn't do shit for you all year, but he won you your championships these last 2 weeks.
But Liam Cohen, he's a dog. He's a dog. He made Baker look like a monster. He's doing the same with T Law. This is 2 weeks in a row. T Law's been a fucking crucifier kid. This shit has been tough.
4 tutties, three on the air, one on the ground, showing that he's an athlete. Cause I was forgetting that Trevor Lawrence is low key an athlete until he like breaks the pocket and runs. I'm like, oh yeah, he is like 6'6". He got a little bit of legs on him.
Yeah, shout out T Law and them boys, but they clinched their the playoff berth.
Yeah, people, and then their defense is crazy. So like, this is the people are saying this is the most slept on team right now because no one's giving them any path to the Super Bowl. And it's like, yo,
Mhm.
they're 11-4, just knocked off the number one team in the NFL.
And they were the first ones to expose the Chiefs.
Yeah. And say what you want about the Broncos, though they're not the best team in the NFL. Motherfucker, their record said they were, and they were knocking teams off 10 games in a row.
Facts. I thought them boys was him. You know, I got real estate in Brockwell County.
Texans beat the Raiders 23-21. Another team that's made it a stretch, 7 games in a row now that they won. I honestly thought they were going to sell this game. I thought
Yeah,
it was 14-13 going into the fourth quarter, and I was like, yo,
brother. Ashton Genty was on some shit today.
I know he was, right? That motherfucking game. He put up 30. All my running backs put up 30 this week, and Gentry was a dog where that one little receiving touchdown for like 60 yards. I was like, bro, I need this.
Nah, dead ass man. But motherfucking I don't know how the Texans almost sold this shit.
Shit, they let Geno Smith look decent.
Because I was watching the score and I was like, why is this game so close? And then I'm seeing CJ Stroud. He doing like he's making plays, but I'm also seeing him missing a lot of throws.
Yeah, he did not look good this game.
He's over here telling Nico Collins on the sideline, hey, that's me, brother, that's me.
I feel like people get annoyed with CJ Stroud when he be like doing shit like that. I don't know. It's just the way he be saying it. I feel like people be looking at him like stupid. Ever since the Caleb Williams meme,
Oh my gosh.
it's like, bro, you're not the big homie, bro.
He just like
Like
he's lost all of his aura has been on a decline since then.
they scrape another win. They need it. There's another team that's fighting for a playoff wild card spot. Steelers beat the Lions 29-24 in Detroit. And I, DK Metcalf punches a fan in his face.
Crazy. Well, hold on. Let's talk about how good a game this was first. Let's talk about how good a game this was first. We
No,
can't make
right.
that. We
Let's
can't make
take
that
the
debate.
juicy
You
dust.
sounds like you got an agenda to push. But no, we got to talk because this was a fucking insane game. If it wasn't for the Thursday game, this would have been the best game. Or the Sunday game, Sunday night game, this would have been the best game for real. Nah, it was better than the Sunday night game.
Yeah, I
But
think this was better than Sunday night, my opinion.
but um, but yo, what the fuck type of ending was this, Paul?
The refs, boy, stop playing with him.
Well, he blatantly pushed the nigga. Like he did push him,
Yeah, he
bro.
did.
But
Yeah,
I was just like, you couldn't elbow him. You couldn't like, you could hit him. Like I think the refs are like, come on, bro. The refs are like, come on, bro.
you rarely see a game finish on a flag.
And then, bro, Jared Goff died for his life. I saw that play and I was like, yo, Jared Goff literally said, I was Cam Newton, bro. Like he just, hey, I'm up there,
Torpedo
and
man.
I'm talking about that. There's no, I know if that play had counted, this man would have thought he was 2016 Braun. Like the way he did that, like yeah, type shit. Like yo, because then the craziest thing was the crowd was what hurt me the most. Because I'm like, you can see on the mic'd up, you can see the crowd going you can see Aaron Rodgers read the the ref's lips, and he's like, "Oh, they just said, oh, I just read his lips. He just said, pass interference on offense." And then, so the crowd hears the ruling on the field is a touchdown, but pass interference on offense. Game is over. And then Amon Ross St. Brown's looking like, bro, who won? And the other niggas are telling them they did, bro. Fuck yo, yo pushing ass.
Or when the fucking Steelers kicker Boswell misses that bit, it hits the upright and it gives the Lions a shot to walk them down. I was like, fuck it, GG's the chat, baby. This is it. I didn't think the Steelers defense was gonna be able to make a whole 0 seconds left on the clock.
It was crazy. That was an insane finish. But the game as a whole was good. Like there was so much going on, so much random shit happening. But I've never seen no ending like that. I don't know what the fuck happened. And
Lions,
now the Lions are out of there.
yeah, I would say the Lions are 8-7 out of the playoffs after being one of the probably top five teams in odds going into the season to win a Super Bowl.
And like pound for pound, they're a top 10 team.
You look at a
But
stack them up, right? They got the wide weapons on offense, the good D line, good coaching to
top
say,
top three running back, if not top two.
great tight end play, great like O line play. See what's the Pine Sewell or whatever is the top two fucking left tackle in the league.
But the when you giving up what 250 yard or 30 plus yard runs, you can't win ball games, brother.
No.
But and the Kenneth Gainwell play was insane too.
So Kenny Gainwell is just like I gotta see where he is on explosive plays because I feel like he is just all explosive plays this year.
Bro, that shit looked like a drop, brother. Nigga picked that shit up and phew.
Can I talk to DK stuff now?
You can push your agenda, brother.
Yeah, bro. When is the last time you seen an NFL player punch an NFL fan on the sideline
Let me get the mouse. What's it called? I mean,
without the fan? Because I've seen them when I think it was the Ravens a couple years ago when they were like a fan was blatantly like smacking players on the helmet, and then like that player, I mean that fan got smacked upside the head. Like, hey, don't be smacking people on the helmet. Like, yeah, you deserve that. But I've never seen them when they like the fan where the player throws the punch first. I was like, yo, I've seen a deep to leave walk up on people, scare them, tell them to sit back down.
yeah, I mean, it's the Steelers. They've never really had like there's always something interesting going on in their wide receiver room. I think that's just the Steelers thing. But what's crazy is that we're in a point in time where you you can like I see there's somebody recording all the shit that happened beforehand on why it happened. And you're just seeing like, oh wow. And then they're literally recording DK pull up and hit his ass. And I'm just like, yo, from a fan's perspective in the stands. And I'm just like, that's crazy. Like it's literally something that I genuinely don't know what was going through my dog head because like that's literally just insane work. But um I'm he's suspended for 2 days
Is it 2 days or
for
two
two
games?
for 2 games, two
Two
games,
games.
two
Okay.
games. But technically, suspension is just the first day and the last day. But it's just crazy. I just couldn't imagine. When I seen it, I was like, "That's not real." And it was started with Jit saying like his whole government name or
Yeah, I
something
thought
like
he
that.
said, I was waiting for it to be like, he said something with a hard R or he called him a bitch or something. And then it's like, he said his full first name. I do know there's a reason why he goes by DK. His first name is a pretty tough one. But I don't know. I just never see. I was blown because I was just like, I don't know the repercussions on that. Like, I don't have anything to pull from that I've seen.
Well,
Yeah, he's gonna get fined or this. I think I'm 99% sure he probably got like a fat fine, probably like 500K. I would guess
oh
200.
yeah, oh yeah, probably for sure. Definitely lost some deals or anything like that. But yeah, that's just crazy work. Hopefully, this is like this. We do live in a time where that shit can kind of like fast forward. But boy, that shit is some crazy work.
Yeah, because when someone showed me when I was at work, I was like, no way. And I saw the clip, I was like, yo, he really like he
What
did
quarter was that in?
the second or third. The refs didn't see it on the field, so there was not a flag in the middle of the game. It was like caught on camera where the commentator booth was talking about like they kept showing up, but the refs on the field actually never saw this. There was nothing happened in the game. This was all
So
repercussions
he got to
after
play
the
the
game.
he got to play the whole game after doing that.
Yes, that's what I was saying. That was another thing where
What?
it, yeah, it was like a big ordeal.
Yo, damn, this shit just turned a little gangster. I ain't gonna lie to you. So this nigga deep there pulled up, bopped the nigga kid, and then came back and
That
played
lane
football.
where it caught some more
Did he
passes.
score? Did he score? Please tell me he
I
scored.
don't think he scored. I don't think he scored.
Paul, bro, imagine if he had did that and then scored and then looked at you like, sup. I thought they would at
I
least
don't
call
know. I think the
security or
Steelers
something.
low key clinched playoffs too. So like it don't even matter if he don't play these next two games.
I hope that I would have thought they called security or something like somebody would have told. But Jit finna probably finna get a civil suit for that. But damn, that's kind of gangster kid. I didn't know that he stole his ass and they kept playing. That's kind of gangster. We don't condone violence though. You feel me? Especially on a professional on a global scale for the global audience watching.
Then Kev, we've almost forgot to bring him up, but your Bijan Robinson led Falcons get the dub over the Cardinals 26-19. I did doubt him. I wasn't doubting it. I mean, it was a ball game. This was
It was a ball game.
this was anybody's game all the way to the end. It was 1916 going into the fourth quarter. Um, Kirk Cousins does his best Jared Goff impression. Get his
Keanu Cousins.
gives
I
himself
call
a
him
nice little
Keanu.
his little 1 yard QB sneak torpedo tutty.
What's that game? What's that movie with Keanu Reeves where he's like a gangster?
John Wick.
Yeah. That's who Kirk Cousins be turned into when we need him. Keanu Cousins.
Yeah, and Kyle Pitts too. I mean,
He
fucking
been cooking.
yeah. I say these last few weeks, if you have Kyle Pitts in fantasy, you've just been absolutely wrecking shit.
Stallion.
Bijan
Niggas said, I told y'all I wasn't crazy. I told y'all I wasn't fucking crazy.
and then Bijan was looking good too. Your defense played pretty well. Fucking forcing an interception. It is the Cardinals, so but the Cardinals have been playing really good football, not really good football, just offensively have been cooking on some cylinders.
They've been playing games. So like I respect the Cardinals for doing what they did to attempt to win. Shout out them boys for making it a ball game. But the fucking the fucking Cardinals off top to the stupid crazy play. It was like over the top touchdown that people that didn't think was a touchdown, but the ball never hit the ground. And it was like they got the crazy play. So when we got the crazy interception on the sideline, I was like, ball don't lie.
It
Ball
don't
don't
even
lie.
matter.
We got
Jacoby.
it. We gotta get what we gotta get, man. So I'm glad we got this win. And on to the next one.
Then we had the Sunday night football game, which was great. Fucking Patriots get the win 28-24. They're down by 11 going and Drake May leads them boys down for a couple drives. And I, this team is just honestly one of the most fun teams to watch because it's a whole team effort from like it's not just Stephon Diggs who had a great game this game. I think he had like 8 catches for 100 plus yards. But he doesn't do that every game. In some games, it might be the fucking tight end Hunter Henry. It might be Kyle Williams, the rookie, making fucking exciting catches with the ball on the line. Travion
My
Henderson.
dog. My
You never
dog.
know if it's Travion Henderson or Ramondre Stevenson who's going to be running your ass over when they get the rock. Mike Vrabel fucking handshakes every single one of the players before and after the games. Like, it's just a vibe thing. And, like, I enjoy watching the boys be the boys.
Yeah, I love to see it, man, because they haven't clicking and doing what they need to. And you're missing the most important piece, the consistency of Drake May. He's been literally looking like an MVP. Um, MVP caliber. He's made an MVP caliber like for
Yeah,
leap.
if Stafford wasn't having the season he's having right now, you could easily be like, yeah, Drake made us through for 380 on the Ravens. Come, they're 12-3. On his within his second year.
Mhm. But yeah, definitely growth. They're growing him and building a great team around him. And I think somebody needs to study like how many blown leads does Harbaugh have under his table. I understand Hutley. It was Hutley in the game, and shout out Hutley. He definitely knows the fucking system. He was like, "Yo, we gonna try to get this dub," and it was definitely a close fucking game. And if your secondary doesn't give up big big plays, like maybe y'all win this game. So it was a ball game. So like I just need somebody to study how many blown leads has John Harbaugh gave us.
Yeah, not only I would say also Huntley looked good. Like the drives he came in and played, he looked good. Like I think the Dolphins had him on the squad. They booted him off. He was on a different squad after that. They booted him off for whatever reason. People don't want him on the team, but when he on the Ravens system, fucking Huntley looked pretty good.
Hell
Those
yeah.
quarter and a half he played.
And Derrick Henry was cooking.
Big King. That's why I thought the Ravens were gonna win this game. They were when Tyler Huntley came in, shit did not change. I was like, oh, that doesn't look good. And it wasn't until the second half, and not miracle, but Patriots defense finally stopping, making some stops, and then they forced a fumble on Huntley as well to call game. I can't say I'm a Patriots fan because that was fucking enemy number one, but at the same time, I do enjoy watching them fucking win games. The Ravens, on the other hand, are they statistically out the playoffs yet, or do the Ravens still have hope for the playoffs, or are they out of it? Oh, the mic cut off.
Oh man, they might have a glimmer. I gotta check. They might have a glimmer, but I think they're out of there.
Yeah, 'cause I think
There's a lot of new faces in this business this year, boy. There's a lot of hitters that no Lions, no Ravens, no Chiefs, no Bucks. It's gonna be a lot of new people in this bill.
and the Patriots clinched the playoffs with this win.
Hmm
49ers stomped the Colts 48 to 27. Brock Purdy throws for 5 touchdowns. George Kittle goes for, I think if you played for the 49ers, you had a crazy game. Even the defense had a fucking 75-yard pick six on the Phillip Rivers. So everybody ate good in this game if you're a
Whoa,
49er.
whoa, whoa, whoa. It was 14-14 to start the game. Put some respect on my brother Philip Rivers.
It was
My,
14-14, but then it just didn't stop.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. And it's the Philip Rivers was mic'd up, so he went up to the dude that got the pick six on him, and he was like, "Hey, you heard the check from earlier, didn't I? Didn't you?" He's like, "Yup." So you timed that bitch perfect. He's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Damn, hell of a play, bro." Because that's how smart that play was. He heard the check earlier, and then he jumped the route, and it was exactly where he thought it was gonna be. Took that bitch all the way back. And it was funny because Philip Rivers is telling them boys, "All right, man, let's go get 7 more. Let's get 7 more." Seven the wrong way.
Wrong seven.
Wrong seven, brother. But yeah, Philip Rivers tried to do his thing, man. It was a game until it wasn't a game no more. But don't be talking about my dog got stomped, bro. The 49ers just close. Like just been low key that team that's going to the NFC Championship.
And the Colts started off so hot. They're the team of destiny for the first 5, 6 games.
Facts, facts. There was nothing that you couldn't tell me nothing bad about the Colts.
And now here we are. They're 8-7. They're not out of it yet. They can still make a run. But if they make the playoffs, are you trusting Philip Rivers, Philip Rios?
Oh fuck no. I mean, nah, no sir.
Now you tell me that's
But
Joe
shout out.
Flacco behind that O line?
Yeah,
That
that's
was
a little different story. But shout out Philip Rivers because he was talking with folks afterward. And he was like, "Yeah, man, I feel good, man. I feel great, still doing it." And then, bro, they was glazing shit crazy, bro. They was on this bitch awesome. Yeah, man, I'm so honored to play on the field with you, man. It's an honor to get my first pick against you. Blah 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 blah. Philip Rivers is an old school, and then he like, yeah, for sure, kid.
king of the talk, king of the trash talk too. As I
Oh
love
yeah,
about Philip.
talking that shit.
Motherfucker threw an incompletion and like still got up and talked some shit to somebody. I was like, bro, he still got it.
Bro, Aaron Rodgers was talking that shit too now. Don't sleep on Aaron Rodgers this week. Aaron Rodgers was like, yeah, man, I enjoyed my time. And then there was a point like he was trying to help somebody up, and then Jit wouldn't let him help him up. So then Aaron Rodgers was like, damn, why wouldn't you let me help you up? Is it because you got burnt by a 42-year-old?
The old heads were cooking because even in basketball, KD was talking shit to some young person, and I guess KD put like 35 on him and was calling him a bitch throughout the whole game.
Oh
And
shit.
they
Oh
asked him his
shit.
comments afterwards, and KD was like, "Oh, his guy's name is Bruce Brown." He's like, "Bruce Brown likes to talk, but I guess Bruce Brown doesn't know that like some people can also talk shit and drop 30 on you. You know, it's not just one or the other." And I was like, "Damn, man, KD cooked him in the process too." Like, fuck.
Crazy work.
But now let's get into these Christmas Day games, Kev, because we're right here on the doorstep. We're 2 hours from kickoff. 1 p.m. Eastern time game. Commies 8.5 point home dogs with the Cowboys coming into town. It is the Mariota show, of course. That's why it's an 8.5 point game. Cowboys coming off a bad loss to the Chargers. Commies coming off a bad loss to the Eagles. Who do you got here? Oh, and these two games here will be on Netflix.
Damn, bro, I gotta decide in 2 hours if I'm starting Marcus Mariota or Justin Herbert.
Motherfucker, you better put Justin Herbert in there.
But Justin Herbert's playing against the Texans. Marcus Mariota's playing
Ooh.
against the Cowboys.
I might be. I'm not gonna lie. I think the Cowboys win this game, but I think they cover. I think 8.5 is too big for a Cowboys spread, and I think Mariota's gonna look good, like
Yeah,
250, maybe a rushing tutty if they're on the one.
he scored 22 not too long ago, brother. I don't know.
I think he looks good here. I think Mariota got
Yeah, okay. If I had to, kid,
Dan
I had to.
Dan Campbell, not Dan Quinn against his former team again. Like,
Oh yeah. I'm starting him right now. I'm glad you said that. But yeah, same thing, man. I got the boys covering, but I got them covering for sure, but I definitely don't got the commies winning.
yeah, I'm in the same boat here. That's actually like one of my favorite like legs of my parlay. Um,
Mhm.
Then we got another divisional game. Yeah, all these games are divisional. I like that. Vikings are 7.5 point dogs at home with the Lions coming into town. Lions don't really have much to play for here. I guess technically they're now out of the playoffs. So the Lions
Oh, Marcus
should.
Mariota's out.
Oh damn, who is? It's not Daniels, is it?
I don't know, but he's hurt.
I'll tell you.
Damn, why are both my tight ends on the IR?
Damn, who the fuck is it then? Oh no, it says it's Mariota starting.
It says Mariota starting?
Yeah,
I don't know,
and we're
brother.
going crazy. I'm like, there's no way. I'm like, if it was a third string quarterback getting in to start, like it should be like a 14 point spread.
Mm,
But I was mistaken. The Lions are not out of the playoffs yet. Technically, their
really?
chances are low. Don't get me wrong, but they need a win here against the Vikings. Vikings can play spoiler and knock out the Lions altogether from the playoffs with a win here. You trust in? Is it 9? Is it JJ McCarthy? Or does it even matter if it's JJ McCarthy or not for you? Yeah, no JJ McCarthy. Hairline fracture on his throwing hand. It's not playing.
Yeah, dang, that's another injury for me.
I'm shocked the spread isn't bigger.
Damn, bro. Mike Gesicki or Charles Young, Mike Gesicki.
Oh, you're making the last minute changes.
Yeah, got to. Why I gotta drop somebody if I got somebody on IR?
This is your Jameer Gibbs lineup?
Yeah.
What's he projected?
Um, hold on. 23.
23. That's insane.
It was the high scoring league because we have so many teams. But what were you saying?
Do you think the Mac Max Bosserman second NFL start gets the play spoiler for the Vikings here? Because the Lions technically are not out of the playoff race yet.
Oh, Lions are killing them. If the Lions can play, they're on their ass.
Shit, I don't know. The way the Lions have been looking, they've been looking kind of shitty.
Really?
Nah, I'm not taking it. The last time Max Bosserman got a start, let me see. I know I'm not crazy. Yeah, the last time he got a start, they lost 26-0. I think it's something similar. They lost 26 nothing, couldn't get the ball moving. I think the Lions just come in and destroy the Vikings in Minnesota.
Yeah, those are Lions can't. They literally this is for their honor at this point, especially after just losing to the Steelers.
Another These games are not good. Chiefs 13.5 point dogs with the Broncos coming into town. Chiefs season's over. I think we can both kind of say that one. Broncos, I don't know if they cover 14 points here, but they definitely going to get the win. Not going to be. Hold on, your mic cut out right there.
Nah, facts. So wait, what's the spread with the Broncos?
13.5.
You don't think they cover that?
I think they could, but this is the National Football League.
Dang, this was supposed to be a crazy game when they first scheduled this.
Oh, yeah, this is supposed to be a big game. Chiefs have lost four straight. They're probably making it five straight here. Are we knocking out the Saturday games too?
Um, it depends. You kind of got some stuff to do. What you think?
Oh, we can save it.
All right, for sure.
Yeah, because there's only two games, so it's not
Mm,
like a lot.
all right, say less.
All right, y'all boys. Well, we appreciate everyone making time today. Appreciate Kev you making time today. When we're gonna get this Christmas show on the road. As always, go down, like and subscribe. We broke down the week 16 recaps, gave you some week 17 Christmas Day slate picks. As always, go down, like, subscribe. I'm Paul Pick'em Winham. Kev, Water Boy Savoy.